So the Lifetime Achievement Honor recognizes a leader whose vision and service spans decades. Someone who has shaped Sikeston's growth, represented our community, the regional and the national stage, and mentored countless people along the way. A lifelong resident, has been at the center of Sikeston's most consequential progress, recruiting employers, advancing infrastructure, strengthening local institutions, and ensuring Sikeston's voice is heard across the region. His influence expanded as a commissioner in the Southeast Missouri Regional Port Authority, where he worked with federal, state, and private partners to increase throughput to more than 1 million tons a year, solidifying our region's logistics footprint, hugely important. He also pushed forward pivotal projects like the Sikeston Northern Interchange and the Tri-State Mississippi River Bridge Summit. Now you're going to know who this is, Mike, as you served as mayor from 2003 to 2009, helped establish the LCRA to revitalize property and to spur investment. During that same time, he helped secure Orgill Distribution Center, 795,000 square foot project that brought hundreds of jobs. In 2010, his expertise was recognized as the highest level when he was appointed by then President Barack Obama as an alternate federal co-chairman of the Delta Regional Authority, serving there until 2017. Now, in that role, he represented an 8-state region and aligning federal investment with infrastructure, jobs, and resilience. Locally, he's been equally impactful, a longtime chamber and convention of bureau leader. Under his leadership, Sikeston formalized his economic mission with the creation of the Sikeston Area Economic Development Corporation through programs like the Malone Park Center for the Arts. You know, only later when you look back, and we had many meetings in that tiny chamber office 30 years ago, how many hats he's worn: banker, mayor, regional port commissioner, federal appointee, economic development leader, each role leaving a mark, and together to tell a story of a lifetime devoted to Sikeston. And still the service reaches further. Chaired the St. Francis School Board, given leadership to Missouri Delta Medical Center, and guided the Delta Area Economic Corporation, DAEOC. He's known as someone who invests in people, encourages future leaders, and never forgets the value of relationships and building that. I got to thinking, Mike loves his family. And Mike, you had a good role model, Tom Marshall, who was the county collector for 29 years. Mike, I can tell you, he was always very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mike Marshall, this year's Lifetime Achievement.
Thank you very much, Steve and Marcy. I've been in this game long enough to know the first thing I need to do is thank my beautiful wife, Beth. Beth, will you stand? Also, I don't know if you saw it, I got my kids here, my babies here. That's great. Buddy of mine, Judge Dolan, was telling me, we were talking the other day, and he goes, Marshall, you kind of remind me of Winston Churchill. And that's my hero, And I thought, well, because I like to smoke a cigar occasionally or have a little whiskey. And he goes, no, I've been reading these books that you gave me. And he said that, they said that when Churchill was right, he was right. But when he was wrong, Oh my God. And I'm sure some of you guys that have worked with me on different boards, some of my banking buddies, some of my JC buddies, have seen that when I'm right, I'm right, but when I'm wrong, oh my God. But I was right on one thing. I picked a good wife, Beth. You know, we started dating when we were 16 years old, over 50 years ago, 51 years ago. And we've been together ever since. And I wouldn't have this achievement or others if it hadn't been for her. She stayed with me through a lot of long, hard rides, but it's been a great deal. Thank you, God. Now, here's the deal. We live in one of the best towns in the country. And I can address that with a little bit of authority, because when I had the opportunity to work for the Delta Regional Authority, traveled all throughout the eight states of the Delta along the Mississippi River, 252 counties and parishes, towns like ours, agriculture towns, rural towns, same demographics, similar deals. And you know, I would watch in some of these communities. You could see they were on the path to success, and other ones were failing, were going down. And you know what the difference was between the ones that were making it and the ones that weren't? Leadership. And it's been mentioned a couple of times throughout the evening. Leadership, and that's the key. Well, one of the keys that we have, or one of the gifts that we have here in Sykeston, as far as developing leadership, it's been mentioned 3 or 4 times tonight. Sykeston JCs. The Sykeston JCs are a phenomenal organization. They develop leaders, community development leaders, management. It's helped me. It's helped Tim Meredith. It helped Ryan Meredith. I mean, it's been for all of us. Judge Dolan, all of us. Keenan, the mayor. The JCs is what makes us strong, what gives us the advantage over other communities. And you know what? We've got to keep that going. You know, one other thing, well, you didn't know I was going to give a speech tonight. This may be the last time I get to give a speech, you know, so. Or at least anybody listens to it, has to listen to it. All right, well, I'm going to close it out with this. You know, Churchill, he had a lot of sayings, but one of his sayings was this. You know, we make a living with what we get. We make a life with what we give. So I'm very, very proud to be a member of this community. It's the greatest community, and we got great young leaders in this town, and I think the best days are well ahead of us. Thank you.